Now this is my iPhone 12 Pro, and if you're interested to know why I think that this is still the best phone on the market today, click the link that's just popping up now. I'll also link it in the description below. All right, make sure to stick around because I actually discover a little extra bonus trick about these cameras that I didn't know about, and it properly blew my mind when it happened. Stick around to find out. iPhones are packed full of cool camera features, but for whatever reason, Apple has chosen to hide many of them. Either they're deep in menus or through shortcuts you might never know existed. So even if you've been an iPhone owner for a long time, there's a chance you're missing out on some of these great camera features which could help you take new types of photos, or better quality photos, or just snap photos faster. So in this video I've put together 5 of what I believe to be the best iPhone camera features that you need to know about, so you can get more out of Apple's supremely powerful photographic hardware. So even if you are a full-on camera newbie like me, you can still grab some ace shots to look back on and impress all your friends with newfound skills. Now, full disclosure, I am no photographer, I am no videographer, I am literally just someone with an iPhone who likes to take photos and would really like to get some cool effects on there to show off a little bit. That's why I dug around, that's why I found these. Now I'm going to show you the easy way to do it. All right, you ready? Let's jump in. Okay, number 1, capture the action with burst mode. So look, if you're trying to photograph fast movement or simply want a selection of photos that you can choose the best one from, then burst mode is your best friend here. But how do you activate this handy feature? Well, rather than it being a toggle on the viewfinder, all you need to do is simply hold that shutter button down and then slide it to the left. Or if you're using an iPhone 11 or earlier, then simply hold the shutter button down. No sliding required. Doing this will cause your iPhone to capture a stream of images until you release that button. But just make sure that if you're using this quite often, you delete any photos that you don't want, because this thing can eat up memory very, very quickly. Number 2, launching the camera with a swipe. The perfect moment isn't always going to wait around for you to capture it, so it's important to be able to fire up your iPhone's camera quickly. And there are a few ways to do this, but one of the simplest is to just wake up your phone and then swipe from the right hand edge across to the left. This action, well, this is going to open up the camera app ready for you to start shooting straight away. You can of course also press and hold that camera icon in the bottom right hand corner of the lock screen, but I'd argue that this method is in fact slightly slower. Alternatively, if you have an iPhone 15 Pro or 15 Pro Max, or a 16 or 17 depending on watching this, you can set the action button to launch the camera. But since swiping is so easy, you might as well set that button to do something a bit more productive and helpful to you. All right, so I've legit just found this out. At least I think I've legit just found this out. Now, I kind of feel like I've maybe read that you could do this on your iPhone before, but I don't really remember. So I'm gonna screen record what I'm doing now. I've got my phone. I'm gonna take a photo of a plant. I'm in my kitchen right now. I'm gonna take a photo of the plant that we've got in the kitchen. Full disclosure, this is a fake plant, although the phone doesn't know that. And I'm gonna show you a sneaky little thing that you can use on here. So screen recording's on, open up my camera. I'm gonna just, if I can get that in there. So I'm just gonna take a photo. Hopefully you can see doing that. This will obviously be up on the screen as well. So I'm gonna, and the lighting's really bad. Brilliant. Right, open up the photo. Tap on the little button in the middle at the bottom. If you're on iOS 18, I'm on the public beta version. Tap on that, and look, it says, look up Lily. It knows what type of plant it is. How does it know that? That's brilliant. There you go. Extra bonus photo tip. You can look stuff up just by taking a photo. Didn't know that. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Right, back to the good stuff. Number 3, make long exposures. Now, long exposures, I think, are among some of the coolest and most striking types of photos you can take. And these are achievable on an iPhone. To shoot a long exposure, first, turn on the live photo feature on the camera by tapping on the circles in the top right corner of the screen, or the bottom right corner of the screen if you're using your camera in a landscape orientation. Then snap a photo, open it, and tap the live drop down in the top left corner. From there, just select long exposure. This feature is great when shooting moving water or moving car headlights, as it results in a striking motion blur effect. These can look wicked. Alright, number 4, use those volume keys as shutter buttons. Sometimes tapping that shutter button on your phone screen isn't always ideal. In doing so, you could nudge the camera, and depending on the position you're holding your phone in, it could also be a bit awkward to hit. The good news is you don't have to. Instead, just tap either of the volume keys when the viewfinder is open, and that will take a photo for you instead. Want to shoot a video? Just hold the volume button down and your iPhone will record until you release that button. Or if you want to take a burst of photos, we spoke about those earlier, you can head into settings, go into the camera, and then toggle the use volume up for burst option on. And then if you hold that button down, it will keep taking photos until you release it. Into number 5 then, the last one. Customize the photographic styles. So photographic styles are one of the most useful iPhone camera features you can use once you've taken that photo. These let you select from several presets such as vibrant, warm or cool, which change the tone and warmth of your images. However, what you might not have realized is that you can also customize these presets to your liking. Select one as a starting point, then simply tap on the tone or warmth heading and adjust the slider to your liking. Any changes you make will be saved, and we'll also change the name of the preset to better match how any images shot using that style will then look. But there is always an option to revert to the original preset too. So if you make a mistake or you don't like how it looks, you can just go back to the original and start again. This is a handy function. So there you have it, 5 handy little iPhone camera features that you might not have known about and now you do, that were buried in the settings. What are your favorite camera settings for your iPhone? How do you use it? What things have I missed that you feel others should be getting involved with? Let me know in the comments below. If you've enjoyed this video, consider giving it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any future tips and tricks videos. As ever, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.